Diplomacy can be fraught at the best of times. At the worst of times, like in the middle of a pandemic, when leaders can't meet in person to hash out important issues, it can be excruciating. By now, millions of people around the world know the awkwardness of virtual meetings. But in meetings of global importance, virtualization raises some serious concerns. Long ago, so in 2019, major summits commonly drew civil society groups, protesters, and space for the smaller players to gather. Now, with everything online, more people can watch. But, says Mandeep Tiwana of Civicus, the Global Civil Society Alliance, fewer people can actually participate and enjoy their freedoms of assembly and expression.
And online, these rights should be as equally available as they are offline. So that's critical. Secondly, we are also urging that when meetings are being organized by intergovernmental institutions, multilateral bodies, and so on, that they try to reach a vast swath of people. But most importantly, I think internet should be recognized as a very important human right.
But virtual diplomacy isn't going anywhere soon, says Brooke Spector, a former American diplomat turned journalist who has lived in South Africa for decades. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken went fully virtual for his first Africa trip this week, spending a day zipping electronically between high-level meetings in Kenya and Nigeria. Spector says the top U.S. diplomat adapted quickly to the medium.
To the extent to which Tony Blinken shows the same kind of ability and warmth through the camera that the president can manage to do is going to stand him in good stead, because this, I suspect, is going to be the way of the world for quite a while. There'll be a lot fewer international visits and a whole lot more international consultations by way of the electronics.
But, Spector says, don't mistake the novel format for fresh, new, or even honest new content. One thing remains essential to diplomacy, no matter the medium: preparation. These engagements are just as rehearsed as they ever were, he says. They have to be.
Virtual diplomacy, it's like anything else. It's only as good as the staff work that precedes it. If it's entirely an open-ended discussion in which a dozen or more people are participating, the result is something approaching chaos.
Or whatever this was. Either way, until the pandemic ends, and maybe beyond, virtual diplomacy is the world we're living in. Anita Powell, VOA News, Johannesburg.